Guys, the time is finally here. It's time to put a clutch in this thing. So I got my clutch, my new one. It is that model. It's good for 450 horse, 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. And yeah, I also had to get a new flywheel too. Mine's not going to be in good shape, and when you replace the clutch, you should have the flywheel machined. And there's no one that is open today that can machine it for me. So I just ended up having to get a new one. So anyways, here's my brand new South Bend clutch. I got my fancy alignment tool. Freaking I got the throwout bearing, pilot bearing, and some other little washer guy. I don't know what that is. Here's the friggin' friction disc. Not light. It's got this friggin' fancy material on the backside of it. They warn you in the friggin' manual not to overheat this thing. If you do, it'll weld itself right to the friggin' right to the flywheel. So gotta be really careful. But and then I got my new pressure plate. So start jacking Beastie up, or hoisting her up, and this is not Beastie. Oh, frig's sakes, I'm tired. This is Cummins. So I'll start hoisting her up and taking her apart. Yeah. Frig's sakes. Something's leaking. Not sure what, but every time I do an oil change, I tighten up the friggin' oil pan bolts. Oh, got a coolant leak too, I guess. Son of a frick. Yeah. Oh, look, you can tell. That's not good. Frig. And it looks like it might have a power steering. Oh, frig, yeah. That power steering box looks like it's leaking, unless something's dripping off of there. I'm not sure what the oh, that's my power steering pump, is it? Frig, I can't remember. I think that is, and then right behind it is the air pump, or the vacuum pump. So I'm gonna have to friggin' look at this thing. But yeah, that's not very good. There's friggin' oil weeping out of everywhere. Frig's sakes. Yeah. Oh well. Just found this. I drew this up. I wanted to get a sticker made like that and put it on my back window. But anyways, got to start off by taking the shifters, disconnect them from the transmission and the T-case. So if you peel this boot back here, you got a bunch of little bolts holding this guy down. I guess maybe just, maybe 6. But apologize, you guys probably didn't even see any of that. So we'll start with doing those. We'll slide this boot up, and then we'll see what else we got to take apart. Okay, so those 6 bolts are out. They are 5/16. Oh, come on, focus. Of course, I'm probably on the wrong side of the ratchet. Anyways, come on. There, 5/16. So it looks like we got another 2 in there. And oh, there's a secondary boot. So I'll peel those 2 bolts out, and then maybe this freaking assembly will come out. Oop, nope, got another 1 bolt down there. Man, my truck's freaking messy. Just trying to get the shift knob off, and I freaking accidentally disconnected the whole freaking guy. So, well, anyways, that makes it a little bit easier to get to. So, just keep going. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna need both hands. Okay, so I got that one out, and the friggin' main shifter's all ready to go. The 4-wheel drive, or the T-case shifter, I'm not really sure how this guy attaches. There was a plastic ring on there, but mine's broken, so if you peel this up, there should be a screw there. Kind of hard to see. And there'll be another screw at the back there. Mine are both missing, so that's the way she goes. It looks like it's bind. Oh, there we go. Something was binding on it. Looks like there might be another screw somewhere. Oh, right in there. I gotta go friggin' mining. Ah. Wow, someone liked their spits. So, yeah, these are all my friggin' stereo wires and stuff, but, what the frig? Oh. Well, I got all that cleaned up. I got my passenger side all cleaned up too. Holy frig, was that dirty. I had a lot of crap in there. Most of the crap's there. Actually, that's not even half the crap. The majority of it's on my flatbed. I just keep friggin' leaving stuff in here. But anyways, yeah. I'll pull these bolts out of here and see what I'm dealing with underneath here. Yeah. Well, that'll be alright by itself, so I'm not worried about that. This guy, however, I'm not quite sure how this is attached. I don't know if there's a bracket running off for the pivot onto the cab, or if it's all on the tranny, or what. I don't know. So, yeah, I guess I might hoist her up and see what I got to deal with underneath. Yeah, because I tried taking this boot off. Oh, where's ab straps? Freaking rights. Ah, it's 3. So, yeah, I can't. Well, maybe it's the same style boot as what I had on before. You got to peel this top thing off, and there's a friggin' nut underneath that holds this guy on. So I don't know, but got a feeling I'm gonna find out. So yeah, I guess I'll frig. You know what? I bet you I'm gonna. Well, you know, I'll probably disconnect this on the freaking tranny. So yeah, I guess I'll friggin' hoist her up and see what I gotta deal with underneath. More friggin' spits. Wow. And I think I'm gonna soak this in some friggin' cleaning chemical, because that's just frigged. Like, so much friggin' nasty crap. Like, I tried scraping that off and it ain't coming off, so. And that's all coffee in this one. I'm not sure what the frig that is. But yeah, I've not really been able to clean this thing properly, so I'm gonna soak it down. Well, got the rear drive shaft out. Little note, don't take these out all the way. Do the steady bearing first. Oh, it goes there on that cross member. Because when I dropped this out, I friggin' had the last bolt in by a couple threads. I pulled it out, and then as soon as I wiggled it, the friggin' drive shaft fell and hit me in the shoulder. So yeah, it's friggin' not fun. Or maybe undo the rear drive shaft, pull the friggin' thing apart, and then you gotta do with the small piece. So maybe that would have been a better idea. But anyways, frig sakes, I got the guy out, and it looks like I need a new seal. It's friggin' pretty haggard, and oh frig sakes, is it ever. I apologize. You guys probably didn't even see that, but yeah, this thing's just ratched all the frig. Damn it. Damn it. So I'm gonna need to get a new one of those. Frig sakes. Well, I got the old T-case rear shaft seal out, and I got the new one. Part number is 22049, and that would be for the heavy duty version, which I guess if it's a diesel 1 ton with a 6-speed, it's gonna be the friggin' heavy duty one. I got a 241 DHD T-case, so yeah, this friggin' guy's $80. Frig sakes. So anyways, I'll get this installed, and Bob will be your uncle. And then I gotta friggin' drop all this stuff, so I had a busy friggin' rest of the day. Yeah. Okay, and when you guys are installing your rear main seal, you'll notice that it's got, I guess you can't really see, but it's got a little friggin' pinhole down there. Aim the pinhole to the bottom. It's for a drain in case crap gets in there, it'll just fall out. So yeah, anyways, that guy's in, so Bob is your uncle now. And I'm gonna start taking the friggin' cross members out. Yeah. Ooh, and I think I've just figured out a trick for these. It's freaking tapered, so I guess if you lift up on the T-case, those will freaking slide right out. Because I've heard of people having to use a freaking porta power to spread the frame and friggin' get that cross member out that way. But I'm just gonna jack it up and see what happens. Well, guys, I was right. It freaking does bolt up to the cab, and then the shift linkage comes off that and goes to the rear guy right there. So I'll pop that out instead of dicking around with this, because yeah, I don't really like having to reset linkages and guess and stuff. So if I'm not mistaken, I think I might have to push that rod in a bit to get it past the ribs on the friggin' nipple, I guess, of it, and then pull the whole thing out. So I'll get to it, and then just about ready to friggin' drop this guy. I got the friggin' rear cross member out. I got that skid plate thing out, all 15 mil hardware, and yeah, so now I got a friggin', I'm gonna have to drop my exhaust, damn it. Frick. Well, this just got a whole lot more fun. And I'll unplug a bunch of stuff too. Probably can't even see that. Well guys, for the shift linkage, I just gave her a good old yank and she popped right out. So now I got all these freaking vacuum lines to deal with. Yeah, that guy. So yeah, I guess I'll really don't want to drop the freaking exhaust. I just don't. I hate doing those stupid bolts there. Those suck. But it looks like I don't really have a choice. So yeah, away she goes. Well guys, I tried doing that friggin' lift up and hammer method, and doesn't appear to be working. I gotta get the friggin' cross member up further than that, but I can't because now it's hitting the friggin' cab. So I don't have a port of power, so I don't really know what to do. Yeah. Maybe I'll try taking this mount off and see just how friggin' high I can get it. Hopefully not damage the cab in the process, but yeah, I'm friggin' not liking this situation a whole lot. Frig sakes. Oh, forgot, I got those frickin' lines that are running along the front too. These guys, I gotta disconnect those off the frame, or off this cross member, so that when I drop this cross member, it doesn't freaking wreck the lines, because I kind of need those lines. They're kind of important. Oh, and another thing, I was trying to undo the clutch slave cylinder. Top bolt's coming out, bottom bolt, or the bottom top nut is freaking winding out. The bottom nut is freaking pulling the friggin' nut out too, or the bolt, or whatever the frig it is. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Hopefully I can friggin' pull it back enough to get inside, maybe maybe put a wrench on it or something. But yeah, clutch slave's not going anywhere right now, for frig's sakes. But everything else so far is working okay. Oh, that's freaking why I can't go up any higher. I'm freaking crushing those vacuum lines. Yeah. Well guys, I freaking got it. What you gotta do is take the tranny mount off. Freaking, oh, got something on my quick sakes. Hammer the guy up as far as it'll go till it basically hits the cab, and then start pounding it backwards. And don't forget to take your freaking airlines off. So yeah, now I'm this far. I got the jack, or not the jack, but the rear of the T-case suspended with this friggin' crazy contraption guy. So I'm gonna lower the tranny jack down a bit, position it better, and then jack it up, strap it to the friggin' guy, and then start undoing the bell housing bolts. Yeah, frig. This is way more work than I thought it would be. Frig sakes. Well guys, thank frig it's a stud. I decided to try it again, just for poops and giggles. And yeah, it came out because it was getting pretty tight. So yeah, now I've got all the vacuum lines disconnected. That one has got a funky guy onto the end of it, so you can only put it on one way. Thank frig. Look, you can tell. pull that guy off there. It's my freaking heater. Yeah, holy crap, my frame is dirty. But yeah, I'm just about ready to go. I pulled the PTO cable off that guy, so I'm pretty sure all the friggin' necessary cables and whatnot are off the tranny. So now I'm gonna try to lower it a little bit. I got this thing freaking strapped to frig. I do not want this thing falling because it would kill me. It weighs a lot. So I'm gonna try lowering it, and then I'll get to all the bell housing bolts, and then I'll be able to see what condition my clutch is in. Yeah. Okay guys, well I got all the perimeter bolts out for the bell housing. It's freaking weird. There's like this adapter plate between the engine block and the friggin' tranny, so I didn't touch any of that. The starter's connected to that block, so I'm gonna cross my fingers that that's right. When I pulled the last top bolt out, the friggin' thing started moving back, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna do it. So I gotta brace up the back of the engine. So maybe I'll try jacking it up a little bit, and then friggin' place that stand underneath the engine so I don't friggin' smash the back of the block into the cab and whatnot. So, well, she's freaking separated now, but I gotta pull that guy off. That top shift piece, it has to come out. So I can't drop it low enough to pull it back enough, because then it starts friggin' catching on the thing, and I don't want to ruin my input shaft, so I got to yeah, uncombobulate that guy. So from the bottom side it looks like a 10 mil, so I'll bring that guy up with me and have at her. Well, they're just slightly smaller than a 10 mil, but 10 mil worked. Well, I'm setting you up against something so that you guys can watch me do this. So now should be a little drop, and a tug. Kind of worried about how much this freaking crane or tranny jack can lift, because this thing maxes out at 1,000 pounds, and I have no idea how heavy this freaking transmission and T-case are. Oop, shit, it's still cold. Okay, there we go. Nothing, nope. Look good. Oh yeah. There's my clutch. Oh, what the frig? Oh, frig off, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Get out of there. Okay. Lower this guy all the way to the bottom. Oop. Try not to land it on a pry bar. There we go. Okay. Wheel this freaking heavy freaking guy out to the back, and then I'll take care of the input shaft, freaking polish it up. Ah, not light. Oh, for sakes. There, that should do. Okay. Now let's see what we're dealing with. Little handy dandy light guy. So, I don't know. I don't think I got any broken springs, but I can only see a couple of them. Oh well. So I'll pop this guy off, and then we'll have a look at the frickin' clutch disc itself. Something looks that disc looks friggin' fine. I don't know what the hell's going on. A little bit of wear on the fingers, but is that stress marks? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull it off and have a look. Wow. Where is it? Right there. Friggin' just started blowing the disc apart. It's friggin', well, there's the bad spot. It's cracked all there, and it blew a chunk out of it there. It started there. I'm betting that this guy, friggin' pressure plate, couldn't hold up to all the horsepowers and torques that my engine's putting out. But this is what's concerning. Check this out. Try to get a good friggin' view on it. I baked it. That is friggin' really bad. So good thing I got a new one. So yeah, pull this guy out and get the new one put on. I hope I don't have a rear main seal going. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I'll inspect once I get the flywheel off. Well, my rear main seal is done. Yeah, you can tell. So I just called Napa and they don't have one. Their computers show they do, but they don't. The guy looked and looked and looked. So yeah, it looks like I'm waiting till Tuesday because Monday's the holiday. Frig's sakes. So yeah, I guess I'll friggin' try to get the starter off. It's a weird friggin' what is it, 12 point something or other, so I'll have to find something for that, get the starter off, get this friggin' adapter off, and come over here. I friggin' just dropped this thing, by the way. You notice it's not sitting where it was. That was fun. I was cleaning out this piece, this friggin' bell housing here, and then all of a sudden it started rocking forwards and then it fell, and friggin' squashed my finger a little bit and cut my arm, but yeah, I'm okay. So anyways, I'll friggin' clean up this friggin' shaft that the pilot bearing, the steady bearing friggin' rides on. Yeah, she's done too. But yeah, I'll get it all cleaned up. This thing was friggin' not fun to try to lift back onto the jack by myself. So highly recommend having somebody give you a hand when you're doing this. But yeah, I'll just clean stuff up and whatnot, and get ready for friggin' Tuesday, because this is gonna friggin' suck. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really do anything else. So clean up this shaft here, get it all friggin' ready. Then try to get the starter out, and then get this back plate off. And then I should be able to see a bunch of other leaks that are probably there. So yeah. Oh, hello, Cummins interior. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it's a 10 mil 12 point that holds the starter on. So I'll wind that off, and then should be able to get this housing off. Yeah. Well, guys, I got the rear main seal out. I'm not sure if what I've ordered is just the seal or this whole thing. It's probably just the seal, because I think it was about 30 bucks or so. So I'm probably gonna have to knock this actual seal out. But I'll freaking get some illumination going on here. Phone is so freaking grungy now. But yeah, so I freaking got that out. And I went around and started tightening all my oil pan bolts, because they always freaking come loose. And yeah, freaking went and scraped all the grunge and crap off the frame rails. Well, only so far. But yeah, she's freaking grungier as frig. But I've run out of time today, so just, oh, looks like that freaking fitting is coming loose again. I installed that on there to freaking help bleed out the air in my cooling system, but kind of doesn't look like it's working very good. And it doesn't help that I've got a coolant leak at the front either. So yeah, this is where I've left off, and friggin', I don't know, I'm tired, I'm bagged. Plus friggin' having the transmission and stuff fall on me, that wasn't very fun. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it too well, but freaking cut my arm down there and crushed this finger. So yeah, and I'm really curious as to what's leaking here. There seems to be a fitting. Oh, I don't know if I can get the camera in it. Oh no, it's right above. Where did we go? I think I'm looking right at it. Right there. That fitting, I don't know if it's coming loose or not, but it looks like it's freaking oil spewing out of it, so I'm gonna have to friggin', oh, that's my power steering box right there, actually, that's what that is. Your power steering pump, looks like it's friggin' leaking. Snap. So I got a few issues I gotta address, but it won't be today, probably won't be for a little while. I just keep an eye on stuff and make sure nothing's freaking getting too wrecked. But yeah, that's it for today. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, take care. Probably be Tuesday evening. That's when the seal comes in anyways, but who knows. Oh, and another thing, looks like I'm gonna be doing a couple more U-joints. It's just blown up as frig. So, yeah. Got a good freaking bunch of it there. Yeah, it shouldn't be this loose. So, that's ruined. Oh, yeah, there's not really much holding that together. Holy frig. I'm really surprised that's still working. How have I not blown this up yet? Well, I guess I have. Never mind.